The Croatian, Slovene Peasant Revolt of 1573 was a large peasant revolt in the territory that nowadays belongs to Croatia and Slovenia. The revolt, sparked by cruel treatment of serfs by Baron Ferenc Tahi, ended after 12 days with the defeat of the rebels and bloody retribution by the nobility. Background: in the late 16th century, the threat of Ottoman incursions strained the economy of the southern flanks of the Holy Roman Empire, and feudal lords continually increased their demands on the peasantry. In Croatian Zagorje, this was compounded by cruel treatment of peasants by Baron Ferenc Tahi and his warring with neighboring barons over land. When multiple complaints to the emperor went unheard, the peasants conspired to rebel with their peers in the neighboring provinces of Styria and Carniola and with the lower classes of townspeople. Revolt. The rebellion broke out simultaneously in large parts of Croatia, Styria, and Carniola on 28 January 1573. The rebels' political program was to replace the nobility with peasant officials answerable directly to the emperor, and to abolish all feudal holdings and obligations of the Roman Catholic Church. A peasant government was formed with Matija Gubic, Ivan Pasarnik and Ivan Mogic as members. Far-reaching plans were drawn up, including abolition of provincial borders, opening of highways for trade, and self-rule by the peasants. The captain of the rebels, Ilya Gregoric, planned an extensive military operation to secure victory for the revolt. Each peasant household provided one man for his army, which met with some initial success. Their revolutionary goals alarmed the nobility, however, which raised armies in response. Backlash. On 5 February, Imperial Captain Turn defeated Ilya Gregoric and 2,000 men near the lower Styrian town of Brežice. The next day, another rebel force was subjugated near Samobor. On 9 February, the decisive Battle of Stubico Polje was fought. Gubic and his 10,000 men resisted fiercely, but after a bloody 4-hour battle the baronial army defeated and captured Gubic. The revolt failed. Retribution was brutal. In addition to the 3,000 peasants who died in the battle, many captives were hanged or maimed. Matija Gubic was publicly tortured and executed on 15 February. Legacy. The revolt and torture of Gubic acquired legendary status in Croatia and Slovenia. It has inspired many writers and artists, including the writers Miroslav Kraleza and August Senoa, the poet Anton Askok and the sculptors Anton Augustinsik and Stojan Batic. Senoa's 1877 novel was a basis for Anno Domini 1573, a 1975 feature film by Vatroslav Mimica. Gubic Beg, the first Croatian rock opera, was also inspired by the events. A museum near Orsic Castle in Gornja Stubica and one in Krsko are dedicated to the revolt. Gallery. Large monument in Gornja Stubica. Matija Gubic's bust in Zagreb.